6 Monate zuvor, San Francisco, Pacifica.
A job? What kind of job?
Well, we've done as much as we can with the equipment I have, but my employers, they have a proposition. They want you to come to Nova Scotia to continue the work.
Oh, easy. I'll just jump on the first flight and wait, there are no flights, or trains, or even buses.
Right. So they've asked me to put you in touch with someone.
And this someone has a job for me. Doing what exactly?
Bringing something to Nova Scotia. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. But Theo's a good man. You can trust him.
So, if I do this job, I get to leave Pacifica and go to Nova Scotia? What happens when I get there?
You get paid. And you'll have a choice. Stay and help with the research, or go, like, anywhere you want.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the job?
Aside from what I just told you, I really have no idea. If you accept, Theo will brief you. There's one more thing.
Of course there is.
They're looking for more anomals to expand the research. Now, I haven't told them about, your friends. If you need to bring someone else on board, they'll arrange for that and pay accordingly.
And if I say no?
We part ways, and maybe we don't see each other again for a while. They're sending me elsewhere. To dig deeper into the origins of the proto-language, there are some interesting cave drawings I want to take a look at it. Sorry, I know this isn't exactly your field of interest.
Tell me more about your research.
Really? Well, we've been over this already, but I've spoken about how the proto-language contains the building blocks for all language, including your Vox. But there's so much we don't know. Like, that's why we must continue the work, hopefully with more anomals and all the resources available to us in Nova Scotia. I'll be pursuing parallel research into where and when the proto-language originated. We know it emerged independently in different parts of the world over 50,000 years ago. And we've studied cave drawings, runic languages. I believe we're getting close. Language is the foundation for human consciousness. It's how we make sense of the world around us and how we shape it. It's incredibly powerful. And the way anomals are able to use language to change human perception, we've only barely scratched the surface there. Maybe, through all of this, we can figure out how the broadcast triggered your vocals, and perhaps find a way to use this to help anomals and make a better world. And I know you probably need to get out of here.
Any new theories about the noise?
The noise?
The broadcast, sorry. Force of habit.
We know the infodemic spread viral disinformation through a wide-spectrum signal broadcast from inside the Republic. I mean, that's the one thing everyone agrees on. And we know the broadcast hit people in different ways. The closer you were to the epicenter, the harder you were hit. It induced paranoia, fear, anger, violence. It triggered a massive mental health crisis. Turned neighbor against neighbor. It divided America. And it created you, anomals. In a tiny percentage of those exposed, and we have no idea why you specifically, it induced a sort of phonological, morphological, and syntactic metamorphosis. It basically gave you direct and subconscious access to the proto-language in its original form, the language of creation. But, of course, that was 30 years ago, and there's been no new broadcast, no new anomals since the original infodemic. If we can figure out how it happened, then maybe it's all part of our research into the proto-language, and it's fascinating.
What do your employers want with this knowledge?
We are still trying to figure out how to help people. If the broadcast used the proto-language to package and transmit negative memes and disinformation, perhaps there's a way to do the opposite. I'm not saying a second broadcast necessarily, but use language to improve lives, transmit facts, truths, positive memes, counteract the original sin, so to speak. Language can be dangerous, as you well know, but in the right hands, if we can use their tools against our oppressors, liberate humanity from the shackles of autocracy. We're idealists, Pax. We want language to be free, not controlled by any single government or entity. But, truth be told, I'm mostly in this for the science. I'll miss having you in the lab, but perhaps later tonight.
How does the meme figure into all of this?
Well, from what you've told me, it's truly one-of-a-kind technology that can translate and rewrite echoes of the proto-language. Well, this could provide us with a whole new perspective of how the proto-language works. I figure this must be something used in the original research and development of the tech used to trigger the infodemic broadcast. It's invaluable, but of great value to you, if you can get your hands on it. Of course, if you take the job, it'll get you back into the Republic. And I'm sure Theo can be persuaded to take a detour into Oregon to get the meme. You'd both benefit financially from it, and we would benefit scientifically.
Sekunde. Ich habe kurz mal ein Nickerchen gemacht. Also, sorry, aber wenn eine Geschichte einen NPC braucht, um Background-Story um die Geschichte der Welt als Vortrag zu bringen, bin ich raus. Das ist gerade.
I really should get going.
Did you wanna maybe later?
I'm meeting a friend
Wenn
for
das Spiel uns
dinner,
erklären
but
muss.
after. Sure. Your place?
Geschichtsunterricht will ich in keiner Story lesen.
About what I said the other night about maybe seeing if we can, figure out if there's something here, something more permanent in our...
Es war jetzt eine Viertelstunde Vortrag hier gefühlt.
Oh no. Not again.
Echt, vielleicht auch. Knapp 10 Minuten. Okay. Sind wir jetzt wieder in der Gegenwart, oder?
If we're going to concentrate the building blocks of modern linguistics and the entirety of human
Wo
knowledge
sind wir?
in a
Was machen wir
centralized
hier?
hub, we have to call it something.
We can do that once we know how to use it. For all we know, it won't even work.
Oh, live a little, John.
What the fuck?
We are Axiom, the absolute truth. Paradox is our enemy. Through your words, you serve untruth. Nothing you say is real. You bring chaos to the cosmos.
Was passiert hier?
Brings order to this world.
What are you doing? Get off me. Go do whatever it is
Albtraum.
raccoons do at night and leave me. What's wrong?
Oh shit.
What's that light?
Doppelwunde deckt. Das ist doch bestimmt Justice. Oder was Schlimmeres.
Holy motherfucking shit!
Public? That's not possible. How did they track us down?
These guys were looking for you?
The fuck? Pax?
This is not the
Beste
time to...
Kuckuck.
We have bigger problems.
We want to speak with the individual representing this group of unlawful divergence.
Theo?
I have something that might help us, but I need a minute. Keep them distracted.
You have
Können wir die
something
nicht
that
vom Himmel
belongs to
schlagen?
us. Please
Pusten?
hand it over, or we will be forced to take it from you.
Können den Baseballschläger doch werfen.
Yes, Overseer. She wants to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, everyone. I wanted a chance to chat with you before things escalate. What did you call me?
Techno Pope, Overseer.
My title is Overseer. I'm not a pope. I'm a greatest technology under my purview.
Overseer? The connection is poor.
Achievements unlike anything you retrieved by force if necessary.
I think we lost her.
Tja,
Apologies. I'll just relay the information myself.
deine technische Errungenschaft ist gerade ausgefallen.
Hand over.
Sorry, Overseer? You go ahead. Oh, sorry.
What was that about the greatest technology?
Stop this nonsense! You absolute imbeciles are lucky we're offering you a chance. By all rights, you should be expunged.
We're not in Pacifica. You have no power here. We're not giving you anything.
That's disappointing. Fine. Adjunct? Use force.
Können wir die nicht bitte vom Himmel schießen? Mit dem Schläger? Natürlich nicht.
Gotta say, I wasn't expecting to be fighting these guys again. So much expensive.
Okay, sind immun gegen.
Hello, loser.
Uns Angriffe.
Don't try to defeat them with pure force. What's wrong with pure force? In my experience, it works wonders in a fight.
Just a second, it's molecular phasing, but much less so than humans. It doesn't bode well for my skills or yours. I love when you talk.
Okay, die sind immun gegen Schläge.
You know what, but we're gonna be dead any minute.
Wie wär's mit
Which is
dem hier?
Everyone hates you.
Careful. Focus on crowd control. How'd your sis turn into the Puritan?
Okay, wie kriegen wir die hier?
Hello, loser. I'm barely making a dent in these guys.
This is not working.
Where's Theo? Didn't he say he had a plan?
I'm sure he'll come through. Just keep fighting.
We can't keep this up forever. Man, you better hurry.
Pax! Cover your ears!
What?
Just do it!
Okay, die haben eine Soundbarriere.
Looks like Theo really came through after all.
Ah, jetzt können sie besiegt werden.
Eyes on me.
An EMP. You should have known you'd be sort to underhand.
Oh, you really think our methods are underhanded? Well, what do you call all those body modifications and augmentations then?
Progress.
You're on fire.
Progress. Innovation.
Das geht bei Robotern nicht.
Do you really believe that, or are you just spitting out company lines?
Surrender, and I'll answer your question.
We don't do well with ultimatums.
Surprise.
Sind die tot? Hier ist noch einer.
You surrender. That upper hand you have is fading fast.
I will never surrender to the likes of you.
The likes of us are gonna fuck you up.
You're welcome to try.
That
You're
will.
going to regret saying that in a minute. Girl power.
With all this
Wunderschön.
sci-fi stuff, they'd have more fun with it.
They're called the Puritans.
Und die stehen aber wieder auf.
Fun.
We're on a divine mission to cleanse the world of infectious and corrosive language like yours. We're not interested in entertainment.
See?
Wie
No
wär's
part
mit
of that
Block?
is fun. But
Freeze, fools.
see? No part of that is fun. But their weapons still look like something from the arcade.
You really are a gamer now, Eli. I'm starting to feel left out here, dude.
That's cheating. You're using our technologies against us.
Preparation is half the battle, bitches.
Well, you just played your one card. And we brought more resources.
Adjunct. I've been
kriegen
informed
wir auch
that
noch
local law
hin.
enforcement is approaching. You need to leave now. We can't afford to be exposed.
This is our chance. We need to go.
Oh, ich wollte noch ein bisschen.
We'll find you again.
Ich hätte noch ein paar geschafft.
Out the back, kids, and hurry. The Mormon Guard are here. I called in a favor. They'll leave us an opening to get to the bus, but we don't have much time.
Viola, get us out of here.
You got it.
We will use deadly force if necessary.
Okay, sie kommt jetzt also mit uns. Okay. Teammitglied.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but you're the reason I'm going into hiding.
We're sorry about the library. We had no intention.
It's fine. It was time to retire and call in one last favor with the Guard. They were going to run me out of there sooner or later. I know Wasatch County like I know Mr. President's bushy behind. We'll find our way.
Theo's right. We owe you our lives.
You can thank the Mormon Guard for that, and the strapping young officer who owed me a favor for taking care of him and his siblings when their fortunes took a bad turn. You folks be safe and don't worry about us. The Weave will take good care of both me and my furry boy. Bon voyage.
Zeltplatz Texas Beach. Rangeley, Colorado.
You never thought to mention the Puritans were after you. And you made all that fucking fuss about a cover story?
We didn't think they'd follow us into the Republic.
Oh, you figured the Puritans would just forget about the heist.
A heist? You stole something from the Puritans? What did you steal from them?
And how did they track us down?
You guys are so much cooler than I thought.
This is on us. I mean, maybe. Last night, we broke into the mall security room to see if we could access this.
We did it because I thought maybe the package was we
The
wanted to look
cargo. This data key, we plugged it into the computer in Lottie's office.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You put that thing into a Puritan computer connected to the Pacifica network, and you thought that would be fine. You absolute fucking nincompoops.
I'm really sorry.
Yikes.
She's right. It was stupid. But we wanted to understand what we've gotten ourselves into.
What is that?
The thing we stole, it's...
Classified. Data. Need to know only. It's what Nova Scotia's paying us for.
Oh, so now it's top secret again. Okay. What, you're the only ones who get to ask questions? Unbelievable. I can't... I'm sorry, am I the only one who sees the problem here? You know, that you guys lied to us and put our lives at risk? You know what? Whatever. I need to make a call. I need to make sure my family's okay.
Is she mad at us? Feels like she's mad at us.
I just want to say, you guys are awesome. You're fighters, revolutionaries, fugitives, and thieves.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Erstmal wieder ein bisschen quatschen Runde.
Sorry we've been slipping up on the new name. For the record, I like it, and I'll get better at sticking to it.
No need to apologize. I expect people will need
Die
time to
Haselnutze
adjust.
ist jetzt im Icon.
I'm not even
Sehr
sure I will
schön.
stick with it. I've never had a name before. I'd be surprised if I got it right on my first try. While we're on a personal topic, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. I wasn't sure if I should bring this up, or when, or where. I know you've been keeping it a secret from everyone. You're with child. I wasn't able to detect this before the caretaker protocols were reactivated, but now that I have, I'd like to offer any assistance you may need.
I don't want to have this conversation.
I understand. That's perfectly fine, Pax. Just know that I want to help, both because it's in my circuits, and also because I care.
So what was Purity
Uh-huh.
like? I don't know anything about those guys.
We need to talk.
So what was Purity like?
Snag this back in Latore.
What are you trying to tell me? You know I'm not totally in on all your jokes yet, and I don't get this one. But thanks, I guess.
So what was Purity like? I don't know anything about those guys. Only the stories told
excuse
by
me.
other writers.
I don't know. I barely remember anything from that night. What kind of stories did you hear?
Hello? Hey, hello? Hey, Mom? Mom, is that... Hold on, Yeah, is that you? Is that you? Wait, you sounded... Mom?
You're into this stuff, right?
A Republic Railways Imperial caboose? Very cool. I'm starting my collection from scratch, but this is a great first step. Don't judge. A single man in his prime needs his hobbies. Especially when he's trying to keep a low profile working undercover for the Puritans. Yeah. I didn't have much of a social life.
Yeah, so that the Puritans are like...
Found these in the mall. Immediately thought of you.
Why, though? I mean, you're not wrong. But I didn't realize I was this transparent. Sandalwood? Great scent. Second only to tobacco and teakwood. I'll save these for a quiet night at home. Working in purity was a special kind of hell, so I had to take pleasure in the little things. Knitting, good whiskey, high thread counts, scented candles. Not everyone can afford it, but at least they paid me enough to indulge. And clearly, I need to learn to unwind. Thank you.
As I was saying.
I guess we should talk about it.
We really
Biffed it.
Messed up.
Crashed it and burned.
Screwed the pooch.
Ew, Theo.
We made a bad call.
Was?
But thank you for taking responsibility. I wasn't sure how to bring it up without incurring everyone's wrath.
Speaking of, were you able to decipher anything from what we saw on the computer?
Encrypted data. Nothing I could recognize. But maybe that's for the best. The less we know. It was a bad idea to go looking in the first place, and it almost got us killed.
Doesn't this just raise more questions? I mean, I knew the data was valuable. Why else would Nova Scotia burn your cover and pay us a small fortune to retrieve it? But the Puritans risking an international incident to retrieve it, and the overseer being personally involved? This feels
Let's
big.
just stop, okay? Curiosity almost killed the cat twice. We need our remaining lives, and we need to finish this job.
So anyway, that the Puritans are like gods, except with advanced technology instead of magic. They can fly, they're immortal, and they wear white spandex suits.
Just like the gods, I guess. Or supervillains.
Also,
Was
they're
mit ihr
giant
jetzt?
assholes who believe they're smarter than everyone, and that their technology is the solution to every problem in the world.
Sounds like the Puritans, all right.
Also,
Oeh,
that
zie
the
je het
entire
opkomen.
universe is a computer simulation which they control, giving an ultimate power over everyone and everything.
I hope that's just a myth. If they do...
Also, that they're descended from an ancient
Gut,
race
wir
of
haben
lizard
jemanden,
people
der
from Alpha
rangekommen
Centauri,
ist.
and that they arrived on Earth millions of years ago and
da
bioengineered
hinten.
the human race. And
That's enough about the Puritans, Eli. Jane of the Void.
I saw you making a call.
God, Pax. God, don't sneak up on me like that.